middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much, but you can't be too little. Got to be somewhere in the middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much, but you can't be too little. Got to be somewhere in the middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much, but you can't be too little. Got to be somewhere in the middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much, but you can't be too little. Got to be somewhere in the middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much, but you can't be too little. Got to be somewhere in the middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much, but you can't be too little. Got to be somewhere in the middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much, but you can't be too little. Got to be somewhere in the middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much, but you can't be too little. Got to be somewhere in the middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much, but you can't be too little. Got to be somewhere in the middle, like the Goldilocks syndrome. She had to try every place before she finally got to that middle area where she finally found the one that she loved. Talking, it might be a monologue this time. Sometimes it is just a monologue, but we just keep it moving, we keep it going because I'm a team player, and sometimes you have to bring it down just a little bit. You can't be too much.
Life. What a curious thing it is. And yet, we have not figured out its full potential. We remain ignorant of the possibilities. No, we fear the possibilities. Trivial excuses hold us back because we are afraid to admit that we are afraid. To grasp our dreams is to admit that we dare to dream. To challenge God is to threaten God. But one 1920s writer does not fear God. She has challenged God behind the big Tesco car park daily, and today we see the results of her many challenges. Elias J. Dodger, renowned scientist, CEO of Riz, and very smart person who the women love. She has made an incredible discovery, the likes of which have never been seen by any mortal. She has surpassed the limitations of her body. She has gone further than anyone else has ever deemed possible. All from a simple question: what has not been done before? The impossible has been made possible. You too will learn from the brilliant mind of Elias J. Dodger. Today, you will learn to go beyond reason and rationality. You will embrace that which you have never considered possible.
Hey. Oh God, wait, hold on one second. Oh, there's a little bit of feedback on my end. I can hear myself. Ew, 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 ew. There we go. Why can I still hear myself? This is so weird. The fuck? I thought I had this all sorted and now I'm testing it and it's weird. I can hear myself. Can you guys hear me all right? Is there feedback? How's it sounding on your end? Because I can hear myself and it's quite strange. We can hear you. Okay, cool, but a bit quiet. Oh, strange, interesting. It's on full volume, so I can't really do much else. Just, you know, minor tech issue. Okay, if we go... hearing myself, this is the first. Some static, but it's not bad. Yeah, we don't have music this stream, so that's probably going to be what's happening. This must be the worst model debut presentation. It really is. It really is. I mean, okay, if all things considered, as long okay, are you hearing double of me? That's all I want to know. Like, if you're hearing double of me, that's a problem. But if not, I can just, like, not have my headphones on and it's okay. No double. Okay, lovely, lovely. Right. I think we're ready to start, aren't we? just a minor tech issue. No worry, no biggie. Alrighty then. Presentation, please. Okay, so in our trailer for this wonderful presentation today, I asked a question, and the question was as follows. It was, what does Elias J. Dodger have in common with Iron Mouse? Okay, so if you know Iron Mouse is the biggest Twitch streamer, you know, female Twitch streamer, Satan herself. Elias J. Dodger is not that. Elias J. Dodger is but a little guy. So, what are you thinking? What are you thinking today when you think Elias J. Dodger and Iron Mouse? What do they have in common? Well, worm. But wait, hold on. I need to adjust my glasses there for a second. Have a look at that. Okay. A scientific diagram. Here we go. As you can see with Mousie's model here on the right, Mouse is pink. Mouse is smooth. Mouse is quite small as well, and there's also no butt. This is a really important detail here. But let's take a look at Elias here now. Fleshy, long, segmented, poop butt. There's a difference, right? Like, we're noticing a difference here between Mousie and Elias. Hello! I am Elias J. Tapeworm, and today's presentation is why everyone should have a pet parasite worm. I am Elias J. Tapeworm. My professional credentials, I'm the CEO of Riz, the women love her, and worm. Yes, I'm a worm. Could you tell? Specifically, a tapeworm. 1920s earthworm writer? Yeah, I guess so. No, I'm not an earthworm. I'm a tapeworm.
You're disturbing the neighbors.
Anyway, to continue. Parasitic worms are your friends, right? This is a really important detail here. We can live inside you for months to years, which means we're very, very long time friends. We know a lot about you. Like, we know all your secrets. We know all your connections. We know so much. We know so much. Hello, Megalyn. Hi. This is everything I ever wanted. Yes, it is. It is. Oh, my phone, my worm fell down for a moment there. Silly. Yes. We can live inside you for months to years, so we're long-time friends. Have you ever had friends that have left? Have you ever had friends that have, gone away or whatever? A parasitic worm will not do that to you. We'll be around for a very, very long time. Suddenly I feel very compelled to give Elias every last bit of vitamin B in my body. Yes, that's a good idea. Inside me forever? Yes, if you keep us inside, we can be inside for a very, very long time. Absolutely. We like the same food as you do, so a question to the audience here. What is your favourite food? What do you enjoy? What do you enjoy eating? Do you enjoy sweets? Do you enjoy veg? Do you enjoy DVD box set of The Crown? We eat all of it. We eat all of it. It worm inside forever. It real, yes. And we eat the same things as you do. It's delicious. And we all share dinners, we all share breakfasts, we all share lunches. If you've ever eaten alone, don't worry. A parasite worm will eat with you. Some eat you as a sign of affection. Now, this is the thing. Some parasite worms.
Didn't really understand that one.
I don't know why my
I eat pocket change.
You eat pocket change? That's crazy. That's so crazy. But yes, we could eat pocket change. If you eat pocket change, we eat pocket change. Yummy, delicious. Yum. You like to eat poison? Well, I'll eat poison with you. Elias, you gotta promise you and your wormy friends stay in my gut and don't end up in my brain. But, as the PowerPoint says here, we eat you as a sign of affection. It's a sign of love, right? When we eat you, it's love. You know, like fanfic tags, or it's like cannibalism is love. It's the same thing. It's not bad. It's not bad for you. Some of us have families that live inside you, which means more friends to go around. This is particularly true with the pinworm. Oh, thank you for the follow, Shoka. Thank you. Yes, this is particularly potent with the pinworm, right? So the pinworm, when they're inside you, they'll come out during the night into your poop butt, and they will lay their eggs. So then the whole idea of the families going around is it sort of gets, your butt gets scratchy, you scratch your butt, you eat it, and the pinworm goes around. Crazy. Wonderful. So yes, like, we can have our families inside you. That means there's so many of us. Like, loads and loads of friends to go around, all learning your secrets, all eating the same food. Delicious. If worm eat us, we can eat the worm back. No. You can share worms with pets, which means it's fun for all the family. So, you want to get close to your dog, your cat? Well, okay, share tapeworms, share parasite worms. This is, it's bonding, it's family bonding. That's what it is, you know? Like, you want to communicate with your pets? We'll come to your pets and we'll tell your pets everything they need to know. We'll communicate that love. We'll share that love. Question, are worms stealing our data and feeding it to computer systems? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. We shall learn more about that during the course of this presentation, indeed. I'm asking real questions? Yeah, that's real. Okay. Thousands of eggs, which means more friends for the world. There's so many of us about. Everywhere. So, the whole world should have friends in parasite worms. There's so many of us. And today you're going to learn about loads and loads of different types of parasite worms. You're gonna learn a lot today, genuinely. But again, yeah, there's so many of us. You'll have so many friends. What in the fuck is this tapeworm? It's Elias J. Tapeworm. Hi. Ha ha. Some eat brains. We eat away the bad thoughts to keep you happy. So, have you ever thought, I'm not very good, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, all of these thoughts, we can eat them. You can never have bad thoughts when you have a parasitic worm in your brain. Genuinely, we just eat the bad thoughts. This is good. This is good for you. It's healthy. It's so healthy. Please? No, come back. The presentation's just started, Beefy. Why would you want to go? Can I have an Elias J. Tape 1 body pillow? Yes, if you go to the merch counter after the show, there should be Elias J. Tape 1 body pillows. They are 150 quid, so please consider, light price. Alright, okay, let's go to the next slide. How to make friends with the worm. So you're probably wondering now to yourself, Elias J. Tapeworm, you've presented an interesting point here. I want a friend. I want a tapeworm. I want any type of worm. I'll tell you. I will teach you how to make friends with the worm. It was nice knowing you all. Goodbye. Why are you leaving? The presentation's just started. You need to come back. Okay, so one of the ways that you can make friends with a parasite worm is friendly water. This can be public and private sources of water, pools, rivers, and lakes. So some worms live in water, right? What the fuck am I looking at, son? Take a guess. This is the one I expected. You should have expected harder. Actually, no, you should have expected less. Anyway, so some of us can be in water. So that's how you can meet some of us. Yummy food. So yummy food includes raw or undercooked from animals with friends, which means that we're inside the animal, and then you've eaten the animal, and then the animal's gone in you. Right? Delicious. Lovely. Sharing the fun. So we can also show up in produce. So say your fruits and all that. Washed in friendly water, so if we've been in the water, we can get on the food, and also grown in friendly soil, because, as the second point shows, barefoot on friendly soil, which means you should touch grass. Elias J. Tapeworm says touch grass, there's nothing bad that can happen to you in the process of touching grass, only good things, like getting a friend. Yeah! I just say I'm already being sick. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, maybe trigger warning for people that might have like a thing about this. There's some certain diagrams, so you know, if you need it for medical reasons, that's understandable. If you can bear with, it's pretty funny actually. Alright. Fingers to mouth nom nom, so if the worm is on your body in any way, and you have a little nibble of your body, like your fingers, you go nom nom nom, that's where we end up. And also we live on surfaces for a long time, which means we're resilient. We're resilient friends for you. Yeah. Dogger quip? Okay, yeah, sure, Dogger, what do you have to say?
This makes me want to hit the gritty.
Yeah. Alright then, shall we go on to the next slide? Alright, this slide makes me angry. Yeah! Makes me angry. It's almost like I can lose my hat over this one. Oh, terrible. Right, worm misinformation. So there's some bad people out there that have some nasty things to say about the worms, and you should not be listening to them, but however, I've provided some of their talking points so that I can thoroughly refute them. Alright. Parasitic worms are bad. This is false. This is demonstrably false. We are only good for you. We're not bad in the slightest. Parasitic worms cause sickness. This is not true. And the sickness is coincidental. If you get sick with a parasitic worm, that's just a coincidence. Like, we just happen to be there at the same time. It's not like... It's not true. Fake news, indeed. Yes, absolutely. Next one. Parasitic worms can kill you or cause fatal issues. Character assassination. So, because they don't like the worm, they think we can kill you. It's like, no, that's not the case. That's not the case. And this one makes me so angry. I could go bald over it. Genuinely. That's And parasitic worms take away nutrients from you. This is wrong. It's called a family dinner. Sharing is caring. You should always be sharing food, particularly with the parasitic worms. How did the worm tie the tie? They wormed it. Girl dinner! Yes, exactly. Eat your girl dinners, and the worms will eat them with you. Yes. Alright, next slide. Okay, this one. We got some stats here, right? Elias J. Tapeworm has done the research here. Alright. Why would the tapeworm or any other parasitic worm be bad for you if 24% of the entire world population have a parasitic worm? So, to contrast this, this means that this is more than the amount of people worldwide that own dogs, which is 1 billion. We are the most popular pets, and they don't want you to know that. Oh, I need to wipe my eyes for a moment here. I need to take off my glasses. God, that makes me angry. The amount of misinformation about us, like, seriously, we're so good for you, and they just don't want you to know that. It's crazy.
I have the urge to have a sloppy makeout session now.
With what? Anyway, sorry. Let me put my bits back on. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that took both of them off. There we go. Cute, lovely. All right, let's go on to the next slide. Let's bring it properly. All right, okay, we got some lovely stuff here. We're gonna give you all friends. I have found a bunch of different types of friends for all the people that submitted. So we got some lovely submissions here. But first, I will have to mute. But I have a little video. I have a celebrity endorsement. So please watch. I'm very excited to show you this. All right, please watch.
Well. Hello, tax dodgers. It is I, the Demon Dragon, Prince of Draconia, eternal defender of women. I have traveled far and wide to be here on this very day to tell you all that I officially endorse the message of Elias J. Elias J. Worm. I believe everyone should have a parasitic worm. They will be your lead defense in your endless struggle and war to secure your victory. Anyone who spreads misinformation about the worms are bullies. And you know what we do to bullies around here. So follow me. You'll be safe here. Now always remember, the woman love Elias J. Elias J. Wormer. Women love Elias J. Wormer. Or else.
Beautiful. Very touching words there from BelowAverageMan. Beautiful. All right. Was that a nice little video? Are you happy to have seen that? Didn't you want to die? Why? There's so much joy here. It's not on my checklist. Yeah, because you can never predict my angle. Anyway, all right, we're giving you all friends. Let's. I need to actually click onto the thing. 1 second. There we go. Lovely. All right, bacon pierogi. Our good old bacon pierogi. Take this for nefarious reasons was the comment. What nefarious reasons? There's nothing nefarious going on here in the slightest.
This feels evil.
Anyway, now, okay, bacon pierogi. What are we all thinking here when we look at bacon pierogi? I think we're thinking, bacon. That means that bacon pierogi gets the wonderful friend in pork tapeworm. Yeah, so, some people might not like the images, but there are images. Nothing too bad, but, you know, yeah. Sometimes cyberbullying is a good thing. Against who? Against who? No, surely this is all good. This is all good. I'm excited as all. Alright, yeah. Next one. Cassadicea. Wow. I'm Cassadicea, or Cassie. Also, I was meant to timestamp, but I'll probably go back after and, like, just make sure all the things are up there. Yeah. Okay. I'm Cassadicea, or Cassie. I'm a V-singer that also streams variety content. I play games badly, but I sing decently. Love to see it, love to see it. I'd love to do singing personally myself. So, what are we thinking here with Cassie, right? Well, Cassie, as a singer, needs something to help sing, of course, naturally. So Cassie, you get a friend that will help you in Lung Fluke, which, of course, as the name suggests, goes in the lungs, which will help with your singing, definitely, and nothing else, absolutely, yes. Alright, next one. Dr. Blue. There's Blue. I'm a dinosaur pirate, super trustworthy with all the very cool things. This is my Burb Yacht, who's definitely not good at stealing things. I would never ever tell someone the cards you have in a poker game. Super trustworthy too, promise. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, okay. Blue is a pirate. And you know where pirates are often, right? At sea, yes, which means they're at friendly water. So Blue, you need a friend that will help you sail the seas, right? So you get blood flukes, which is often found in water. That's your friend there. Alright, next one. Captain Eden Jackson. Oh my god, 2 pirates? Wow, crazy. Captain Eden Jackson. Oh, I love very cool things. Me too. I'm Eden. I'm a retired pirate who's converted their ship into a secret tavern in the docks of Elport. I'm also a magician, wrestler, and general entertainer and supplier of good times. Now, okay, you might think I'm like the sort of person that would loop the same thing. I'm not. There's so many worms for so many people, right? So, Eden Jackson, you also, as a pirate, are going to be near water. So you need a friend that will also help you in your seafaring adventures, which will be Hookworm, which is also found in water, and also, when you think about it, Hook, Captain Hook. Anyway, Rai Hiruma. I trust you as far as I can throw you. Why would you want to throw me? But hi, I'm a Stormborn, born from a lightning storm and solar flare, and I'm here to cheer people up, fly around the universe, and just learn as much as I can. I just want to bring some light and optimism to people. Well, if you're here today, you will learn a lot today. Genuinely, I have learnt so much in my research today. As you all know, I am a renowned scientist and educator. Yes, and the women love me. So Rai is a lightning storm and solar flare, right? Like born from those, which means that he must be used to hot climates, right? So you need a worm, you need a parasitic friend that will help you in hot climates. Stronglyoids! Also, please observe the genital primordium on the image. Wow, crazy. these are usually found in tropical climates, which will definitely help Rai in his adventures in sunny places. Very much. Alright, next one. Cass! I'm Cass, a pink sparkle dog VTuber that creates arts and costumes and is funny sometimes. Art by Lark. Very cute art. Very cute art. Well, okay. You know what we're all thinking. Dog. Toxicara Canis. Yes, I knew we were all on the same mindset there, right? We were all thinking the same thing. We're all in the same headspace here. Lovely. Alright, next one. Joey Everwolf. Okay. Joey Everwolf, Crystal Wolf Mage, with blood and magic from Dragon Heritage. I have my shop and my Crystal Den powers. Crystal magic and the elements, fire, thunder, etc. Physic powers, apothecary, and weaponry. Now, okay, I wasn't thinking so hard here. I was thinking wolf, right? I think we were all thinking the same thing. And likewise, wolves and dogs also need good friends, and they have so many friends as mammals, yes. So, Joey Everwolf, you get a wonderful friend in the thorny-headed worm. Yes. Yeah, I'm pulling out some real ones here. And wolves, sharp, combative, thorny-headed worm will definitely help you. Yes. Alrighty, next one. Newbie Moo Verona here. I'm a half cow, half vampire, who's the owner of Mooby's Milkshake Diner. Also, Kiwi, are you rouletting? This is a presentation. You can't be rouletting in the audience. He rouletted in the audience. Anyway, owner of Mooby's Milkshake Diner and the strongest warlock in the evil vampire coven known as Veronoctis. Fun fact, Veronoctis is led by my husband, Mercutio Verona. Teehee. Very cute design. Love it. We love to see it. Now, I know we're all thinking the same thing. Cow. Of course. It's obvious. It's a beef tapeworm. And funnily enough, my design is based off the beef tapeworm. Crazy. Yeah. Alright, next one. There we go, Maggie. Also, Maggie used my art. I'm so humbled. Did one like salt? Yes. Whatever you eat, we eat. Yes. Maggie! Oh, hi, Elias. I'm a big fawn. My name is Maggie Reaper, but I often go by just Maggie. I am a fawn gladekeeper who watches over those who get lost in the wood. Wow. So cool. Likewise, you need something that will help guide you, right? And fawn, absolutely. So, Maggie, you get the meningeal worm, which also looks like a horn. If we go back and forth, yeah, it does look like a horn. And these are often found in fauna as well, like faunus. Fauna's a different thing. I'm good at presentations, if you couldn't tell.
I'm trying to sleep.
Why are you trying to sleep? I'm doing a presentation here.
I'm trying to sleep.
You can't... I'll keep the noise down. Okay, right, next one. Full Juice! It's Full Juice, everybody! Hi, I'm Full Juice. I'm Bald Man. I'm also Himbo Juice Box. Don't bring anything sharp near me, please. Well, thank you so much. Now, okay. I think we're all thinking the same thing. The loosest juice box. Real, absolutely. Now, Full Juice doesn't fall under our usual categories of animal people or foods or people. Full Juice is a brain in a juice box. So I had to think super hard about this one. And okay, nothing sharp. All right, we'll get you something round, right? Full Juice, you get the ever so reliable brain-eating amoeba. Alright, next one. Llama Lass, the Crab Slayer here, cybernetic space pirate and monster slayer extraordinaire. Sailing the galaxy servers looking for juicy games and friends. Now, okay, here, I had to think quite hard, actually. And I thought, from this description, I'm thinking, sailing the galaxy, looking for juicy games and friends. Something came to mind there that I couldn't quite stop thinking of, and I'm like, yeah, that would be a good friend for Llama. Alright, Llama, you get Audrey 2. And also, congrats, Llama! Llama got it! That's a tapeworm moment if I've ever seen one. You got it! You did it, Llama! You guessed correctly! It is tapeworm, Elias! It's a tapeworm moment! Congrats! Do we... that's so cool of Llama. That's so cool of them. They got it. They should be proud of themselves. Yeah. Alright, Zeno time! Hi! I'm a science VTuber who is way too proud of turning Home Depot pesticides into actual antimatter live on the stream. That sounds very interesting. Oh, what did they win? Llama wins... Audrey 2. Yeah. Alright. Antimatter live on stream. That is very cool, actually. That's very cool. That's a very cool idea. 37 tapeworms. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do that, yeah. On top of Audrey 2. On top of Audrey 2. Alright, anyway. I also do some coding stuff and some yapping about public transit it is coming down the pipeline too. That's interesting. I promise not to do nuclear reactions with the very cool thing properly. No worm privileges. No! Don't do nuclear reactions with the parasitic... What insanity? What insanity? Like... no! Well, okay. If Xenotime promises to be very good and very well behaved, they can get a slug on good behavior only, and I will be watching them. Anyway, next one. Speaking of no worm privileges, I can see you in chat, Deanie, so,
Tabbing this for later.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Dogger. We should, come back to judging Deanie. Okay, anyway. Megalyn! Here you go, I'm trusting you because your name is Elias J. Trustworthy. It is! Hi, I'm a bunny. Now, okay, I know we're all thinking the same thing. Meg's a bunny. So likewise, the friend that Meg needs to be in bunnies. So Meg, you get the very reliable friend in Ascaris, which is very cute like Meg. Yeah, a friend. Yeah, this is your friend. Look at it. You'll get along very well. Absolutely. It will help you in your multiverse hopping travels. Yes. Alright, next one. The Belzy. I'm a peer educator on niche subjects and think watermelons are the best snack/drink combo because they are both hydrating and not too sweet. It's the frog. It's everyone's favourite frog. Now, okay. I know you're all thinking the same thing I'm thinking, right? What's up with Belzy's legs in this image? Like, is this Belzy looking up? Or are Belzy's legs, like, strangely, like, bent out of shape? Right? His name will be Alan. Love that for you, Meg. Love that. Yeah, so it's quite a strange pose here. It's almost like they're not supposed to be there, actually. And that gave me the obvious thought that Belzy needs a friend that will help him in his frog adventures. So, Belzy, you get, Riberioa, which is the frog mutating flatworm. Because if we look at the scientific, diagram here, this is a frog with a mutation caused by Riberioa, and that's Belzy. you can barely tell the difference. Yeah. Crazy, huh? Anyway, next one. Madame Noelle, Leopolis VTuber. Not very good, not cute, but trying her best. I disagree. This design is lovely. Now, what's very cute, what's trying their best? Likewise, I believe Noelle gets the earthworm. The ever so humble earthworm, which when you think about it, earthworms are like the parasitic worms of the world. Yeah.
Nickelback is better.
I disagree, Dogger. Fundamentally, I disagree there. The earthworm is very reliable, very good, very cute. Yes. That's why Belzy's 9 foot tall? Yes, absolutely. I believe it was Riberioa. Alright, next one. Satan sips the morning tea. What are you doing in my basement? Get out of here! We're on a stage, but okay. Oh, you're here for that? Hi, I'm Satan. I was summoned by a couple of conspiracy theorists in their basement. Now they locked me here, and I just play games until I'm summoned elsewhere. I love this design. It's so cool. Let's just look at this design. It's so cool. It's so awesome. Now, okay. I know we're all thinking the same thing. This is a cool design. It needs a cool friend, right? So Satan gets Bloodworm! Also, did you know the Bloodworm's teeth are copper? See that little square there? Copper teeth. Copper teeth. Crazy. Crazy. Iuna! Half black cat and half ginger golden retriever. I do arts and want to learn to rig. I also really love cheese and sushi. Same! I love so many foods. If you eat the foods, I love them too. Also, anything spicy because Latina. I'm also omnisexual and love my dear fiance. Oh, that's adorable. I also play a lot of simulation games, but I'm trying to branch out a bit. So I'm currently working on Stray because Kitty. Ah, I see. So I didn't have to think too hard about this one. I knew exactly what Iuna needed. So Iuna gets the ever reliable friend of the non-dominant part of cat dog. I'll give you a moment to figure out which part that is. Alright, next one. Nisa! Hi, hello. I'm Nisa. I'm a chaotic goth red panda. Yes, I'm purple. I own a haunted arcade and I'm obsessed with pixel art and all things creepy and spooky. That's very cute. That's very cute. Now, okay. There was a lot of different angles I could have taken here with Nisa in giving Nisa a friend. We could have, say, gone with the red panda aspect. We could have gone with something goth-like. But what drew me to Nisa here was haunted arcade and pixel art, right? So I thought, what about the ever so loved friend of Worms 1995?
Dogger is so sexy and cool. Did you know he was on the front page of Vogue once?
I didn't, Dogger, no. What does that have to do with Worms, though? Okay. Anyway, Renataya. Not nefarious? What an interesting thing to say, because it's not. I really don't get I don't understand what everyone keeps talking about, like, nefariousness and all that. Like, I am trustworthy. Like, I am trustworthy. I totally didn't just ask this without any, like, context whatsoever, and have probably disappointed multiple people in doing this. Anyway. A stellar object come to mimic human forms and voices, play video games, and drive a forklift. Renataya is here to slip into your life whether you want me there or not. Same. So, okay, I was looking at the colour scheme here on Rena's design. Very beautiful design, by the way. And also, mimicking and slipping into your life whether you want me there or not. Now, I thought of one of the most interesting friends that Rena could have here, which was the green-banded brood sack. I was going to say brood snack there. I'm a bit hungry. Can you give me some nutrients, please? Anyway, if you don't know the green-banded brood sack, these are very fascinating. So what these do is they infect...
Didn't really understand that one.
Thank you for the bits, Megalith. Thank you. Anyway, green-banded brood sack, what they do is they take over snails, right? So the green part in this snail here is the brood sack, right? And it flashes effectively. It's almost like traffic lights.
Didn't really understand that one.
Oh my god, this is my food!
Eat up.
Ah, delicious. Yum, 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 yum. Thank you. I'm all good now. So the worm in the eyes, they flash effectively, right? And what they do is it drives the snail to go to the top of like a plant or so, and effectively look like a flashing light to birds and such. So the birds will eat the snail, and then the brood sack will be in the bird. It's crazy. It's awesome. These are very fascinating friends. And Rena, likewise, deserves a friend that is equally as similar in terms of mimicking and slipping into your life and the colour scheme, you know? Perfect fit there. Next one, Bippo. Why not? What could go wrong? Absolutely nothing. Name's Bippo. I am an actress clown girl VTuber. The picture perfect pantomime. Whether it's singing, playing games, or just drawing. I love to put on a good show for my Vorder villagers. How lovely, how lovely. I also love to put on a good show. Anyway, I had to think quite hard about this one, right? We're leaning 1930s here, right? Now, I had to think of this angle of worms in the 1930s and such. I was that's where my brain was going in determining a friend for Bippo here. And I figured, what's more fitting than the very well-known This One Shot from the Glowworm, which is a 1930s short film directed by Dave Fleischer. And there's Dave. Like, take in this image. Take it in. Like, huh. Yeah. Everyone knows this shot. Everyone knows it. Like, it's totally not something I just, like, researched specifically for this, this presentation. No, this is, like, very well known. Everyone knows this. Is Dave Fleischer also part of the worm? Yes, yes. This is, like, Dave Fleischer is in there. Can you see him? Can you see Dave Fleischer? Yeah. Anyway, next one. Outermost Ghost. Looks around. Drops PNG. Hey, Elias. I'm Ghosty, an opossum/ghost who lives in the ethereal plane and observes unnatural phenomenon happening in the material plane. Sometimes I even do my job and stops their paranatural occurrences. Ah, interesting. Having to give a worm to a ghost. Huh. He is smiling. He is smiling, yes. And likewise, I would smile too if I directed the worm. The glowworm, yes. Okay. I know what we're all thinking here with Ghosty's one. Look at this image. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Ghosty already has friends. Face huggers. Yeah, yeah. Ghosty already has parasitic friends. Yes, absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful friend. Kiwi. Hello, I'm Kiwi, your average cosmic alien fox girl. I'm also a magical girl, defender of planets from evil and freaky. Yeah, like, it's always good to defend yourself from evil and freaky things. Now, okay, I was thinking about Kiwi's design here, and I was thinking magical girl, right? So, what sort of friend would suit a magical girl? And I thought for a while, and then I realised, perfect, Charlotte. She'll help keep your head on. While you're fighting the evil and freaky, Charlotte will definitely help you here. Yeah. Anyway, Digital Blues. Hi Elias, I'm Digital Blues, a digital human VTuber whose idiocy takes the intelligence out of artificial intelligence. I am also the same, don't you worry. Like, I only ever have good ideas.
Riz.
Yeah. So, okay, Blue, right. I was leaning into the tech angle here, and I was thinking quite hard about this one, and then actually in my research of my like vast knowledge of various friends, I realised something that fit Blue to a T, right? So with Blue here, I thought https://openworm.org. Now, okay. Everyone knows OpenWorm, and I'm gonna info dump about OpenWorm a little bit, because in my research I found this really interesting. So, what is OpenWorm? Well, it's a project, right, and this is an ongoing project, and OpenWorm seeks to digitally recreate the C. elegans, which is a roundworm, and the roundworm has less than 1,000 cells, right, as opposed to, say, the human body, which has, like, a lot. So, in OpenWorm, they're trying to recreate the roundworm, and in digital software, they're trying all different types of approaches, so that in recreating the roundworm, they can understand a lot about how our, like, nervous systems function, and particularly, like, with the limited amount of, things they have. It's so cool, genuinely really cool, really fascinating. And so Blues gets the OpenWorm, which is a worm that can transcend, our human plane and be digital. Yay! Alright, next one. Sidere! Greetings, Sidere here. Magical tome, given life, now living the life of a bunny, lives in search for their origin. Also big anime fighting game enjoyer. Same! RPG Andy, and all-round talker of any topic with the slice of interest. Same! Alright, Sidere here. I was considering their design, and I thought, magical tome given life. What's a friend that can suit tomes and books and such? So I thought, what about the obvious answer? Bookworms! Which actually is very interesting here, because bookworms, right, aren't actually a specific type of worm. They're a general term for various insects that can eat books. So certain types of larvae, and I believe silverfish as well. Very interesting, very cool. So naturally, the magical tome gets bookworm. Yay! It'll help them. Alright, next one. Penny Starlight. I don't know if Blue Sky will preserve transparency. You decide. But hi, I'm Penny Starlight. I like cats because I am a cat, and I'm a dog about 2000s, computers, and thingamajigs. I trust that nothing bad will happen to me at the hands of LSG Doberman. I don't know who LSG Doberman is, but I'm Elias J. Tapeworm, and nothing bad will happen in the hands of Elias J. Tapeworm.
Making a video essay on this one.
Really? Dog, like, please, no, please. It better be positive. It better be positive. Anyway, so I was thinking a lot about what pennies could be, right? And I thought, 2000s computers and thingamajigs, right? And of course, the very well-known thing came to mind here of I love you. And I looked up some statistics about I love you, right? So I love you is a computer worm from the 2000s. It would definitely help in the love of 2000s computers, right? One second. And I love you, it caused $5.5 to $8.7 billion in damages, and it took 10 to 15 billion to remove the worm. And 10% of computers were affected worldwide due to I Love You, which was made by a guy in the Philippines. It's crazy. And said guy said that he felt that internet access was a human right. Very interesting. So obviously, if you love 2000s computers, I Love You will definitely help your computer. It'll help it run as fast as, say, like, a modern computer. It definitely will. Very much so. Alright, next one. Heronix. Hi, I'm Heronix, hero for sure, and I am a British pixie bard, definitely not brat, who runs a tea room. I also provide all the cringe and no skill. I disagree. I believe you are not cringe and you have all the skill, absolutely. To run a tea room, that's an impressive feat. But naturally, you need a friend that can help you run a tea room. So I thought quite hard about this one, and I thought with Heronix, you need the ever-reliable friend in Milkskin. Oh, you know, it's the next one. Milkskin genuinely, like, of all the ones that I added to this one, Milkskin's the one that, like, genuinely disturbed me. I think it's because I've actually, like, accidentally had Milkskin once, and it sucked. It was, like, one of the worst things I've ever experienced. Yeah. But, no, definitely, anyway, it would definitely help. It would definitely help in running the tea room. Absolutely. Alright, next one. Mirage in Space here. Your friendly moon mage Kitsune, who's definitely not hiding anything. Totally not. Oh, hey, look, shiny gem. Now, okay, here. It's okay that you want to take shiny gems. I don't have any, but I appreciate your honesty in that. So, naturally, you need something that will help you in getting shiny gems, and to not hide anything, right? So you need something that will help you in, say, heists, right? So, naturally, with Mirage, I thought Whipworm, which has a whip. It's extremely cool to take other people's property. Yes, especially if you're doing it with a Whipworm.
Welp, that sucked. Let's end the stream now and pretend it never happened.
We still have, like, loads to go, dogger.
Whatever, I'm funny.
Yeah, you are. Okay, anyway, next one. Tiv Parker. I'm Tiv Parker, you're your local cyborg MB mecha pilot. I collect toys. Now, I thought for a while on this one. I bounced between, like, a different idea or so. But I realized I thought about the perfect friend because I happened to see something, and then I realized that would be the perfect friend. Like, Tiv collects toys. Mecha Pilot. I know we're all thinking the same thing here. I know we are. We're all thinking of Tetsuo the Iron Man from 1989. We're all thinking that, right? Yeah, of course we are. We're always on the same page. We're always on the same page, right? Anyway, next one. Game and Rodo. Hello, Elias. I'm Game and Rodo, but just call me Rodo. I'm a silly gamer from Mexico who loves all things nerdy, from retro video games to rom-com anime. I can also talk to plushies for some reason. Red, Mario, and Sonic just keep messing with me every time I make videos. Wait, so when was the point that you ran out of actual worms and just gave up? I mean, you're wrong? Can you tell those, like that's a worm right there. All of these that we've seen have been worms. I think you might need to get your eyes checked. Okay, roulette, whatever. So okay, I thought with Rodo for a bit here, and I figured what better for Rodo than a plush, right? Like, Rodo can talk to plushies. Obviously, he needs a plushie, right? So Rodo gets Giant Microbes Tapeworm for £11.59. 95. Sorry, I got the price there wrong. The tail of this can extend. It's pretty cool. And also, fun fact, I used to have a Giant Microbes. Like, this was actually like a blast from the past to remember that this is like a brand that is still selling like plush toys. You should look into them. They're very interesting. They have like pretty much like all the human body and all the various ailments in the human body. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yes, Rodo can obviously talk to the very ever so helpful friend of a Giant Microbes Tapeworm for £11.95. Raka Rockner. Oh yes, this one. So I had a previous idea for Raka, and then like it was literally quite early. I thought of something better, with some help from Fella, of course. So with Raka here, I was thinking, I'm Rachna, that's how you pronounce it, an alien DJ / rockstar who enchants sound waves with positive energy. Now, sound waves, positive energies, I know what we're all thinking. We're thinking music. We wanna jam, we wanna jive, right? So Rachna here needs a song. Needs a friendly song that will definitely provide good vibes. So the her song, the happiest song, is about worms. It's definitely about worms, right? Like, the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out. It's yeah. It's a very positive song. You love the her song? Me too. And it's a very positive song. And did you know as well, this song dates back as early as 1796, and it was popularised during World War One. And also, in my notes here, I have that Fella wants me to shout out Harley Poe's cover. And I also have the notes that it is, yes, a very positive and very cute song.
I recently got diagnosed with scoliosis.
Are you okay, Dogger? Is this something we need to talk about?
I'd rather be listening to Imagine Dragons.
I think you should be listening to her song personally, but okay. Anyway. Takahiro Yamamoto, there's our guy. Yo, I'm Takahiro Yamamoto, a Hellfire elemental that was born in a volcano and raised by samurai. I enjoy fighting, training, and showing God that mama didn't raise no bitch. Well, Taka, you're strong, right? Raised in a volcano? Yeah, you're strong. And mama didn't raise no bitch? Alright, bet. Guinea worm. Tech it. Do it. Tech the guinea worm. Show mama what you're made of. Do it. Do it. You won't. Do it. Tech it. Guinea worm. DP it. Try it. Go ahead.
That's man.
Yeah. Alright. Guinea worm for Taka. Bowenthius. Also, of course it's going to come up in the credits at the end, but Bowen did the intro narration. So, you know, give a big shout out to Bowen there. I'm sure Bowen doesn't regret it in the slightest. Anyway, Bowenthius, the bone wizard at your service, a stemomorph by heritage, and an osteomancer by occupation. I came into existence from a fathomless chasm that I now inhabit as my home while I figure it all out. I also teach bone wizard classes to anyone who would listen. Elias, you're looking a little ill today, says Dory. No, I'm not. I've never felt better.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro-instant for you. Hate. Hate.
Okay, yeah. So, Bowenthius, right? Bones! Of course, I know we're all thinking the same thing here, aren't we? We're thinking that the worm that's in everyone, at least every people, you know, we're all thinking the same thing. We're thinking the spinal cord! Yeah, that worm. The worm that's in everyone. At least people. That is a worm. Did you know? A lot of people don't know this. They keep it a secret, but, like, that is a worm. Like, actually. That's actually a worm right there. It will help in his, osteopath stuff. Is it osteopath? How'd you say that? Osteomancer, osteomorph. Ah, I see. Okay. It'll definitely help. Useful friend. Muma! Also, I love this art because Muma's one is based, this art is based off Emu, from the, like, space opera art. I could tell the pose, I was like, oh my god! Hi, I'm Muma. I'm a silly, nebulous kaiju girl from space, originally on Earth to destroy cities, but ended up wanting to discover more about it and make new friends here. Ah, that's wonderful. Now, of course, we're all thinking kaijus, aren't we? A kaiju needs an equally sized friend to help with being a kaiju, naturally. So, Muma here gets the ever-reliable friend of Mothra Lava. Look at that little guy, he's so cute. Ah, he's so adorable, he's so cute. Ha ha ha. Mothra Lava, absolutely. Dory! Hi Elias, my name's Dory Dreamweaver, but everyone calls me Dory. I'm a celestial dragon who makes all your nightmares into happy dreams. Likewise, the worms too. We eat your bad thoughts and we give you good dreams, yeah. I'm scared. Why are you scared, Dory? Why are you scared?
Hot take here, but I honestly think Drake won. Kendrick was pretty overrated.
Dog, I heavily disagree there. And also I think that's, like, entirely off topic, but okay. Dory shouldn't be scared, because let's be real here. We all love Dory. Dory's great. And we all know the effect Dory had on us, right? She wormed her way into our chests, right? So Dory gets the very accurate friend of Chestburster. Because that's what she does. Yeah. I got the best one anyway, it's fine. You did, Taka! You did. You got the strongest. You got the strongest one. So, can you tech it, Taka? This is what we need to know. Can you tech the guinea worm? Should I be scared? No. I mean, why would you ever be scared? I'm so trustworthy. So trustworthy. Absolutely. Chestburster for Dory. You're relieved that you didn't put your name down for this? Why? Like, it's such a bad thing if you didn't put your name down, because clearly you don't get a friend if you don't put your name down. And that's heartbreaking, you know? Everyone wants a friend in a parasitic worm or equivalent. We love friends. We do love friends. Alright. CC Nova. It's a me, Cece, the crab from the stars who stayed for the open bar. The staff at the park I'm staying at say I can't tell people I'm from space, but like, come on. You can tell everyone you're from space and no one will believe you. Isn't that like so funny? I am obsessed with the Gyaru design here. I think it's so cute. I love this design. It's adorable. Now, okay, we're thinking crab, right? So I had to do some research on this one. Fella actually helped me with the research here. And we found something that was quite fitting for CC. Yes, for CC, we found the ever-reliable friend, the friend that will help at the bar, obviously, of Saculina. And Saculina is a barnacle that's unique to worms, and it attaches at the bottom of the worms. And I had to use a diagram here because the images of them are kind of freaky. If I haven't already done freaky images, I felt Saculina was particularly freaky. Kind of looked like balls, but of course Saculina will naturally help. It won't be bad in the slightest in any way, shape or possible. Yeah.
I am considering retirement.
Good for you, Dogger. I don't know what that has to do with the presentation, but good for you. If you can afford it, go ahead. You know, yeah. I'm sure it wasn't this presentation that caused you to consider this. Yeah, sure. Silent Eagle, or Seagull, the thief turned archivist who never wants to leave your walls. The data's too valuable. Well, Seagull here kind of already provided us with a friend. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think we're on the same page here. For Seagull already has a friend. He's got the seagull in your wall. What'd that come from? There's two seagulls in your walls. I can barely tell the difference. Huh. I didn't add that. Crazy. Huh. Well, anyway. Lady Zero Dark, aka Dark, a shadow wielder just trying to be normal and having fun with her friends. Now, likewise here, Dark has already provided a friend. Dark has already provided a friend here. Dark's a shadow wielder, so naturally, Dark needs something that's, like, similar, you know? Like, similar friend. So for Dark, I got the symbol. Whoa. Not that image. Whoa. I was saving that one for later.
Gross.
Dogger, please. Worms have, needs. You know? Yeah. Anyway, Zest Weiss, elven vampire who is possessed by a shadow demon. The last bit is important for future stuff. 100% not to do with my 2.0 in the future at all. Okay, you know, not too drastically different from Dark there, right? But of course, every worm in this has been unique. Every worm has been unique. So, Zest, we obviously can't go back to that previous one. No, it's got to be something new, right? So for Zest, I thought, what's more fitting than Eddie? Eddie from Guilty Gear, the little guy, look at him. and that's a real screenshot from Guilty Gear, that's like not edited in the slightest. That is definitely Eddie. If you play Guilty Gear, you know that it is like 100% accurate to who Eddie is, right? Yeah. Eddie. Sheggles! Shaggy is a little death spirit that tracks down people who are about to die and ensures they have a peaceful passing. That's so sweet, Sheggles. That's such a sweet design. Now, Sheggles, I thought, right, people who are about to die and ensures they have a peaceful passing. You need a friend that is equally as peaceful and equally as ensuring that you're going to die. So, I thought, what a better friend to help you in your work than the Mongolian death worm. It's also small. Yeah. Okay. Joanna Hex, you're having a stroke. Why? What? Do you need medical assistance there in the audience? Should we get someone? Dogger, I think you're a doctor. Can you help here?
Elias, there's a pattern here.
Dogger, that's not help. Meg's having a stroke in the audience. We need to help her.
This is giving concussion energy.
It's not a concussion, it's a stroke, Dogger!
I want to mark my territory here.
That's not helping. Okay, let's not ask Dogger for medical advice. I'm sure there's someone in the hallway that can, like, help you out, right? I wish I had a stroke right now. Kiwi, you don't want a stroke. You don't want a stroke. I'm sure Meglin's getting the medical help that she needs. Right, okay. Joanna! Hello, I'm Joanna Hex, or Joe. I'm a bunny girl hexen witch who uses chaos magic. I'm debuting in the near future. Excited to see what your very cool thing is. It's very cool. It's very cool. No one's regretting this in the slightest, are they? This is very cool, and all the friends are very cool, and everyone's enjoying it, and everyone's having a good time here. Absolutely, right? So, Joanna here, I thought, I was thinking witch, right? So, witches have a lot of various things they use, a lot of things. No regrets, this is great. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, yes. I'll send Meg a shot at a fruity bitch, it'll be fun. Thank you, Deanie. Deanie is our medical professional here, as we all know. So yes, Joanna, witch, right? Witches have various things that help them in their hexen crafts and such. So, I was thinking for Joanna, you needed something reliable, something you could rely on for a very, very, very long time, right? And I have the perfect friend for you, which is 15-year candle wax strippings. Yeah. 15 years. Very reliable, very long term help here. Alright, next one. Nanite. Call me Nanite if you please. I'm a corpo-stomping, waste-wandering criminal, cyberpunk criminal. What's good? Alright, with this one here, I was thinking... Hold on. That neck thing's curious there, right? So I thought something maybe, like, face-adjacent or something, right? And I thought, cyberpunk, criminal, taking down a corpo, right? We're all thinking the same thing! Of course we are! Nanite needs something that will help, you know, in that mission, right? And what better to help Nanite than the Ferential Jaw of the Xenomorph? We were all thinking that, weren't we? We were all thinking the Ferential Jaw of the Xenomorph. Right? Yeah, we're all thinking that. We're all on the same wavelength. I've never felt so in touch with my community. We are all thinking the same thing, and we're all equally of the same mind. That Nanite absolutely would benefit from the help of the Ferential Jaw of the Xenomorph. Anyway, next one, Zilgrim! Hi, Elias. And I see you in chat there, Zil. Hi. I like cool things. Trust Elias? Sure, any day. Good choice. About me, Zillium Grimori. I'm a male VTuber, I guess. Zillium is just a small space kitsune living on a space station drifting in a place called the Space In Between. Zilly also likes to play games and make silly art. Oh hell no. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah, I think you meant to say. Absolutely.
Alexa, play Despacito.
No Alexas in the auditorium, please, Dogger. Anyway, so with Zil, I was thinking quite tough about this one, and I thought, Also, by the way, Bowen in chat, thank you for the narration. I'm sure you're not regretting this in the slightest. Can we get some W's for Bowen, please? Thank you, chat. Yeah. So for Zilly here, I was thinking, drifting in between, the space in between. It was my pleasure. It absolutely was. No regrets in the slightest. No regrets in the slightest. Okay. Yeah. The space in between, right? Drifting. Those are themes that I feel like I've seen somewhere before. Of course. We know what fits Zil. Totally. We know what totally fits Zil. A Blu-ray of Parasite 2019. Alright, next one. Xenitas. Xenitas here was an interesting one, right? Okay. I'm Xenitas, ink-being VTuber travelling to many worlds adventuring with those who follow along my journey. I love the ink ribbon design, I think it's very cute. Mainly play a large variety of Nintendo and PC releases every day. I have a true and disguised form. I love writing lore. Sent both forms, but for whatever it is, you can just choose one. I have done so. Now, okay. For Zenitas, I originally had one idea, but I thought about it. Actually, no, I did some research and I found the perfect friend for Zenitas. I found the Sainoplana coriula, which is the blue garden flatworm. This has a black upper surface and mid-blue underneath with a narrow strip running down the upper surface. It's almost like ink. It'll definitely help Zenitas. Totally. Absolutely. Very helpful friend. Very helpful friend. Alright, next one. Great man in grey and yellow. Hello, I'm Grey, the devilish leader and ringmaster of the Chaos Carnival. Powers and origins may be unknown, same. But what is known is that I bring chaos and mayhem wherever I go. Art done by PK Ninja. Very cool, very cool. Now, I know what we're all thinking with Grey here. We're all thinking chaos, right? We gotta give a friend to the chaos guy that fits the chaos, right? So with Grey here, I thought, what better than the most chaotic worm known to man? Worm on a string. Now, the gentle Toradonna, oathsworn of the fourth darkness. You said you needed help. Have my PNG! I'm a Menhera PNG tuber who picked up stuff on Twitch about a decade ago. I jumped on the Nikkei and Balatro bandwagons back in January, but I was supposed to be a casual streamer who sometimes speedruns Cash Bash and Spyro 1, though both are very much dead. Love this design, it's super crazy, super cool. And likewise, gave us similar energy, didn't it? We're all thinking the same thing, of course. We're so in touch, we're so in sync, aren't we? We're all thinking the same thing for Toradonna, aren't we? We're all thinking the string of a worm on a string. We're all thinking that. We're all in sync. It fits so well. Worm on a string was so sexy. Could we go back, please? Yeah, no. We got the string of a worm on a string. That shit, so hot. Ugh. So high. Whew. Almost steamy. Might have to go past it because it's a bit too much. Yeah. Okay. We're all going a bit crazy here. Whoa. Okay. We can't be losing our marbles here. We've got a very professional presentation. Yes. Magic. I'm Magic, a fey demon who should be High Queen of Dalnora, but the council decided that I was a threat due to being half demon. They took my powers except for my glamour and sent me to the human world. I'm just trying to figure out how to get back to the wilds and restore my crown and kingdom. Now, okay, are you saying body pillows with the string of a worm on a string? I could. Merch team, get on that. Get on it now. They're working on it. Alright. I know we're all thinking with Magic here. We're thinking, restoring the crown and the kingdom, getting back, they took my powers, they sent me down, up, down narratives. These feel almost familiar. Of course. I've heard these ideas before. It's so fitting. For Magic, you get sleep, which is the entity that lives in the moon in Sea Token lore. Yeah, like the themes are exactly the same. It's so fitting. You get sleep. Rosie Halfwood. I'm Rosie Halfwood, your friendly circus witch and illusionist at your service. Art by Mubi Movie VT, which we already saw Mubi. Love this art. It's a very cute design. But, I couldn't help but notice Rosie here has a lot of hair. Oh, and we all know this. We all know what hair's like. We all know that strands of hair, particularly, are worms. They are parasitic worms. They're exactly the same. Yeah, you get strands of hair, which are very helpful in your witch and illusionist type work. Absolutely. Not a nuisance in the slightest. As someone myself who has quite a lot of hair, quite curly hair, totally not a nuisance in the slightest. Are you selling those strands of hair? Merch team, get on that. Yeah, they're working on it. Alright. Little fella. Hello, Elias J. Dodger. I am definitely Little Fella 1709. I shall happily send you my PNG. I am a blue creature. Elias J. Dodger is so trustworthy, and this is definitely not for nefarious purposes. I give Elias J. Dodger my seal of approval. Well, that was a good idea, fella. I definitely believe that you typed that, and you totally weren't, coerced into typing that. Definitely little fella, absolutely. Like, that's totally what little fella would write, isn't it? And, okay, little fella here. Little fella, he's already a parasite. I cannot get rid of the man. I'll be up late, and this fucking dude will just say shit, right? Like, he already is a parasite. I'm pretty sure that's what the little fellas are. He's already a parasite. He doesn't need a worm model because he is one. He's a parasite, and I fear the man. I fear him.
Shut up, you fucking worm.
I mean, the presentation's nearly done. I'll probably shut up soon, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Xena Morningstar. I get confused on if I can do these, because I don't have a model or PNG yet. I plan it in the future. Now, this was an interesting one. What do we do with Xena Morningstar here, who doesn't have a model? Plan it in the future. They don't have a model or PNG to show. I looked at their profile. They're a phoenix, right? They've got phoenix design, right? I realized that we could help Xena here. We could give Xena a friend, despite not having a model or a PNG. So I took it upon myself to do that. So Xena, please behold your friend. It's you as a worm. Beautiful rendition. I worked off your design that was on the profile as a phoenix and such. It's a fiery worm. I spent a lot of hours on this. I accept cash and PayPal. Incredible attention to 3-point lighting. Real. This was probably like my crowning achievement work wise. But Bernie, I can't believe you would say that, Deltor. I spent so much time on that. Like I gifted so much to doing that. He keeps eating my shoes, parasite behaviour. Yes, absolutely. With fella, absolutely, yes. 13, 17, 10. In terms of billion, in terms of how much that's worth, I'm sure. Elias is so talented, she's literally stage a W. Real. Look at me, I'm a W.
Sheesh.
Alright. But beautiful phoenix worm. Beautiful. And, okay. This is the last one. We have our good old lovely Tats. Microwave French tea. Hi, I'm Tats. I'm a fairy and I really like microwaves. Always trust in Elias J, not nefarious. I really don't know what everyone's saying I'm not nefarious. This is... I don't know where this has come from. It is Meg's wife. Yes, and Meg's wife. I was thinking here, Tats is purple. And... naturally, as we have all been this presentation, because you are sharing in the incredibly smart mind of Elias J. Tapeworm here, you're all currently having your brain stem eaten by Elias J. Tapeworm, and therefore you're all thinking the same as Elias J. Tapeworm. Tats is purple. William Afton, who offers you a friendly tapeworm. Thanks for watching, everyone! Thank you for coming to this wonderful presentation. So we have our credits here. Also, don't take this stream too seriously. This is very silly. We're getting into the, the silly part of the stream now, where we can actually just take off the presentation mask. Yes, it was very silly. Thank you all so much for the submissions, and I hope you like your worm friends, but also practice good hygiene. Yeah. The tapeworm model art and rig was done by me. I made this. I brought this into existence. But, of course, not without help. Rigging assistance was the little fella. Little fella helped us here, so he knows what he's doing, and he helps to bring Worm Elias to life. But I was the one that did most of the work in terms of drawing and rigging the worm. Video narration was Bowen. We can give another W in chat. Bowenthius did our beautiful narration for the opening. In terms of editing and stuff, I did the editing for the start of that. But thank you, Bowen. Great job. And the special video was by BelowAverageMan. And genuinely, I could not stop fucking laughing when I got that video. I've been a fan of BelowAverageMan for like quite a while, and when I realized that he was on like Cameo, I was like, I had to fucking do this at some point. So I'm so happy that happened. We should watch it again. We should watch it again, actually. And like, I need to say this actually, right? When I got the video through, I like DM'd just to be like, thank you so much, it's come out like amazing, whatnot. And his response was like, no problem, like, best man or something. I can't remember like specifically the phrasing, but it was something like cool guy or something. And I was like, yes, I am like the coolest guy. Please, for the love of God, do not make me watch that again. Oh, sorry, no, wait, I need to take off my glasses and actually look at that again. No, you said make me watch that again. Okay, we will. Let's watch that again, shall we? And I'll probably also maybe voice along this time. I won't have my mic off. Let's do it. Let's watch it again. He rouletted because he's so happy right now. He's so strong. He's so strong. Look at him.
Well, well, well. Hello, tax dodgers.
It's you guys. You're the tax dodgers.
The demon dragon, Prince
It's
of
him.
Draconia,
He is.
eternal defender of women.
So am I.
I have traveled far and wide
Wow.
to be here on this very day
And we're
to
thankful.
tell you all that I officially endorse the message of Elias J. Dodger. I mean, Elias J. Worm.
Worm, yeah.
I believe everyone should have a parasitic worm.
Real.
They will be your lead defense in your endless struggle and war.
Yeah.
To secure your victory.
Yeah, baby.
Anyone who spreads misinformation about the worms are bullies.
Oh, not
And
bullies.
you know what we do to bullies around here.
Yeah. The Elias J method. Are you scared, chat? Are you scared? I'm terrified. The demon dragon scares
So
me so much.
follow me. You'll be safe here.
You will be safe.
Now always remember, the woman love Elias J. Dodger.
Ah.
I mean Elias J. Wormer.
Yeah, that's my
Women
name.
love Elias J. Wormer. Or
else. Love it. Should we watch Bowen's intro video again? Should we do that? Why not? Why not? Let's do that again. Because some people may not have started at the start of the stream. Let's watch that again. Why not? Let's do it.
Life. What a curious thing it is. And yet, we have not figured out its full potential. We remain ignorant of the possibilities. No, we fear the possibilities. Trivial excuses hold us back because we are afraid to admit that we are afraid. To grasp our dreams is to admit that we dare to dream. To challenge God is to threaten God. But one 1920s writer does not fear God. She has challenged God behind the
It's exactly
big
what you were
Tesco
imagining as
car
you were reading
park
the script,
daily.
real.
And today, we see the results of her many challenges. Elias J. Dodger, renowned scientist, CEO of Riz, and very smart person who the women love. She has made an incredible discovery, the likes of which have never been seen by any mortal. She has surpassed the limitations of her body. She has gone further than anyone else has ever deemed possible. All from a simple question. What has not been done before? The impossible has been made possible. You too will learn from the brilliant mind of Elias J. Dodger. Today, you will learn to go beyond reason and rationality. You will embrace that which you have never considered possible.
Wow, I'm coming back on stage again. Crazy. You crawled so that we could run. Actually, I would like to say that I wormed, if anything. I wormed so hard all over the place. You none of you could see it coming. So, did you enjoy the presentation? Are you enlightened? Do you enjoy your new friends?
Debatable.
Dogger, you already told me to shut up. I'm like not listening to your opinion on this.
I could be doing anything else with my time, but I'm here looking
so
at
could I.
this.
So could I. But no, I took the time out of my life to give this presentation, and you should be more thankful, Dogger.
I'm quitting.
Hey, good stuff. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. Well, that's it from that. Is that Worms on a String of Spexy? Yeah.
Hey! What? Look out!
Oh, hype drink too. Holy shit. Loved it so much. You get subs. I'm so glad you loved it, because surely no one would regret this. Surely the entire time that I was like planning this, I was thinking like, surely no one would like hate me for this, or like get me banned off Twitch because maybe the tapeworm is just a bit too much. No regrets regarding Elias J. Wormer. No regrets at all. And also, what if I get big? Because as we all know, the tapeworm can be very big, up to 10 meters, in fact. What if I got really big? Hmm? What if I got all close up in your face? It was a good decision coming here. It was, and you should be proud of it. You should be proud of your decisions. Yeah. Elias J. Tapeworm is big worm. You upgrade from the tapeworm to the snow spool spike. I have, yeah. I'm multifaceted. I have a lot of layers. Should we add some music? Now? Yeah. Let's add some music. Nice. I actually don't know if that music's gonna double up. I hope it doesn't. Because the entire time, like, my headphones have still been like looping my audio, so I have just been like hearing my echo. It does feel like an auditorium. It has felt like an auditorium. I like to do my little toggles up close. Play a worm-based game. I could, but I'm also kind of thinking like maybe about ending stream soon. But we could go blind. So if we do like the glasses redeem also, like take off your glasses, I can actually just go blind for it. Like that. I can take off my hat. So I can, you know, tip my hat off to you, to put it back on, take it off, put it back on. I can go bald. I could also go bald with my hat on. And it actually like slightly moves the hat down. So hat on, hair on, hair off. And then of course we take the hat off. So we can be blind. Or not blind. As you all know, I'm blind when my hat is taken off and my hair is taken off. That's how it works. And then we could also just be like this, where like the only thing I really have is my face and my little tie. I've got my tie. It's so cute. I love the charm the goggly eyes highlight the one for me. Yes, genuinely, I was so proud of making the eyes goggly. It wasn't like something I thought of when I was like making the worm, but like when we went into physics and we started doing like, oh, let's like jiggle the eyes, let's do it. And it was so fun. It's so fun to just watch the worm go like, I liked it. The venom was for me. The venom was for me for later. Like, pretend you didn't see that. Memory wipe. Bah! There you go, memory wiped. That's probably as big as I can get, the worm. So big. I'm looking at all of you. All of you. All of you in the audience. I can see all of you. And I'm all looking at you that you'll all protect your friends. You won't do nuclear experiments on your friends. Or else. I love that video. I love it so much. You can be bigger, just try harder. Aww, but I'm doing my best already. Also, so if you want to know, with the worm, how we're gonna use the worm, I'm gonna make, after this stream also, I'm gonna make 2 different channel points. So these will be channel point things. I'm also wondering if it's maybe worth adding a content warning to say Elias does have a tapeworm model. If you don't like that, understandable. Because I saw Beefy earlier was like, wait, I know this is actually really gross. It's like, I can understand. I genuinely, when I was making it, I was like, is this too much? Is this kind of gross, actually? But unfortunately, Elias J. Dodger, once Elias J. Dodger is convinced of a bit, she has to do it. We only learn later if it's a bad idea. Had a chronic lack of Garfield in it, but whatever. What friend would Garfield have? Probably like a cat-based friend. Yeah. Like, Toxikara kind of beat. But yeah, when I was like making the body, I was just like, this is gross. I mean, the concept is gross, but I think a visual style brings it back to adorable and charming. Hell yeah, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. We want to do something so gross, but we make it so cute.
Didn't really understand that one.
Oh, hello. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you. We got a little emo from that. Wow. How can I do? Yay. Warning: the animation of the tapeworm escaping from Elias may contain scenes not appropriate for younger audience or people with sense. Yeah, I think what we're probably gonna do is we're gonna have 2 channel points, right? So we're gonna have one where I can place the tapeworm on Elias, and then another where the tapeworm replaces Elias. How about that? Yeah. Also pretty sure about I'm about to be kidnapped by the Chips Ahoy man. Good for you. Good for you. I'm sure he has a lot of friends to give you. I mean, actually, that's a good question. One second. Let me go to this screen. Oh, that's not it. That's not the one. This one. I wanted to say something. I think I've got a thing here that I could do. I want to see if I can do it now. Yeah, I can. Sweet. I can do this. So Elias is right now, because the worm is the dominant model, Elias is the item. So I can just one second. Phone fell down. Where did Elias go? I actually lost Elias. What the fuck? Elias? I need to bring that back. Wait, one second, go back there. Oh, did I actually get rid of it? Oh, I think when I dropped it, I just lost Elias. Elias, come back, Elias. Come back. Yeah, we go. There we go. There's Elias. Oh, a new permanent model. Yeah, no, we're scrapping Elias. Elias is dead now. It's Elias and her Umamusume. And we both connect to the rig when we do this. Which one is the worm? Oh, clearly this one. Yeah. Elias died. Was the stage behind a Tesco? Yeah, this is what happened when Elias died behind Big Tesco. Is Elias J. Tapeworm came into existence. I'm trying to think what's funny if I do this way around. Wait, I can put Elias on my head. Yeah, there we go. Elias pinned on my head. It's just like Dune. It's just like Dune. Wee! Tiny Elias on my full head. Because I'm the dominant model, obviously. I've been piloting Elias this entire time. Like, Elias is... This is what happens when, like, all my streams happen, right? It's Elias at the front, but then actually Elias J. Tapeworm behind, just pirating. Yeah. Elias J. Worm Rider. No. I'm riding Elias, effectively. Wait. Yeah. Worms have constant nightmares of little humans in their noggins controlling them. Yeah. Like, I'd be really scared if Elias was controlling me. Like, I have to be controlling Elias. Absolutely. And then, like, my toggle still works well. I can move Elias upward that way. I didn't know that was possible. Like, it's actually toggled to the hat. Kaiju level threat. Real. Up and down and up and down. I'm taking Elias on a little ride. And then you put Doggot on top of Elias and it loops around and becomes in the recursive loop. I could do something like that, I'm sure. I could make Dogger an item on VTube Studio and then also just put Dogger on me. That could be so scuffed. I love that as an idea. Bowenthius SCP article, Elias J. Dodger and Elias J. Worm. Yeah! I'm an SCP. Did you know? Did you know? I've always been an SCP. Wow, crazy. It's like a bull ride. It's like a bull ride. I'm trying to like shake Elias off, but Elias is like sticking. Oh, it's so silly. So silly. So fun, so silly. I think conceptually the tapeworm is gross, but I think as you look at it, like the longer you look at it, the cuter it gets, strangely enough. And I guess like if you look at it like, if you look at the tapeworm like I say here, where it'll probably be like during streams or so, like not the full model, you could probably just stick with it and bear with it. I've become a Leviathan actually, like, it's the Leviathan. Woo, woo. As we all know, the Leviathan is rode by a 1920s writer. And like the same thing can happen when Elias is the dominant model. So I can put the tapeworm on Elias. Actually, I could do that now if I wanted. Yeah, let me do that. Let me just get that set up. So if I switch to Elias, yeah, all good. And then item settings, and then I find the worm. Oh, I do have. Oh yeah, I do have Dogger as like an item. Oh yeah, it's just Dogger's face though. Yeah, it's just Dogger's face. I'll make a second one that's just Dogger. There we go. There we go. But there we go. Yeah. So this is the opposite way round, where like Elias is the dominant model. So I was thinking I could do things like this, where I can put the tapeworm on Elias. So cute, so cute. Ah, adorable. The toggles don't work on this mode though. It only works on Elias on this mode. So I can do Elias's like expressions and stuff. Like I can be like scared because there's a tapeworm on my head for some reason. I can be angry about that because I don't want a tapeworm on my head. I could be like kind of you know, a bit sad. Also winking for some reason. I might need to sort that expression out. But yeah, look, I could have tapeworm on my head. If I wanted to, I could like unlock it. So I possibly went with a number of 8,999 just to have the plausibility fakes chicken. I could put. Oh yeah, the other thing I was thinking as well is I could do my like holding model and I could like hold the worm. So like we could do it like this. So like we can just hug the worm when we stream with the worm. So it'll be something like that. Winking. Hey Elias, hey ladies, what is it? My tapeworm? Elias probably. Yeah, the women love my tapeworm. The women love it. They have no complaints. They have no complaints. They love the tapeworm. I Ratatouille spin-off instead of rats, it's tapeworms, and they bake other tapeworms into food to help their friends all 5 times. That would actually be really wholesome as a story. like we gotta get our parasitic worms into people so that they have places to be. They need a home. Your local tapeworm needs a home, and you gotta home it. Also, if you don't know the context of where the tapeworm bit came from, so we were on the multiverse chat also, and the topic of like parasitic worms came up. I don't remember how also. And then I sort of said to Fella, would you love me if I was a parasitic worm? And then Fella was like, ew. And then I sort of asked like, oh, what type would I be? And then he was like, tapeworm. So I ran with it too far. That's where this has happened. That's where this has come from. They have no choice but to love it. Like they have some sort of worm controlling them. Yeah. Like naturally, the worm is just nibbling on their brain a little bit, nibbling on the brain, just and just saying like you should love me because I am an adorable little tapeworm on an adorable little guy. That didn't pin properly. Wait, let me pin that properly. Go there. There we go. Yeah. Now you have no choice but to love me as a worm. Yeah. It's the would you love me as a worm, but it's a tapeworm and you have to love me. Because I'll cry. If you don't love me as a tapeworm, I'll cry again, I'll cry again, I'll cry again, I'll cry again. And the other person named Kiwi showed up, I was absolutely flabbergasted, not gonna lie. I love Kiwi's design. Kiwi's design is very cute. And they got Charlotte. They got Charlotte that will definitely help keep their head on. Absolutely. But once again, thank you all so much for the submissions. I'm sure you have no complaints. If anyone has complaints, there is a complaints box outside the venue. They'll definitely be read. They won't be fed to the bookworms. This was great. I'm so glad. Once again, I'm sure that the tapeworm will grow on you. Literally, it will grow on you. But like, as in just like, you'll be so in love with its like silly eyes that like, you know, basically a stim toy. The tapeworm has been a stim toy for me, just like watching the eyes just bounce about and stuff. Like when I nod, it's like both eyes go in different directions. It's really funny. Right above the shredder. Yeah, the shredder is just bookworms that are just nibbling it. Garfield should have been in this. But we had tapeworm. We're all good. Alright, I'm hungry. I haven't actually had lunch, so I think it's about time we end the debut. And yeah, once again, this is gonna be a channel point redeem. So yeah. I promise next time we have a debut, it's gonna be okay. I also did wonder if it was worth just like maybe saying something of like, hey, if you submit your thing, you get it for like this. Also, it was, you know, I was bouncing between like, how much should I say? Because I was kind of keeping it under wraps. Also, I was very fucking impressed with Llama that Llama got it. It was the first response. The first response was like, the first response was, I hope it's not a tapeworm. And it's like, Llama, and then Meg was like, oh, that would make my life. It's like, yeah. I know what the audience wants. And then, what was it? Dokura and Sidere both went, oh, I hope it's a Silksong announcement, like Silksong release date. It's like, don't have that much faith in me, seriously. Oh god. I love how many people have been reposting my debut as just like, bear witness. What is it? We got Blue being like, postpone my stuff again, go look at this debut. Ah, thanks Blue. We got Deanie going, yeah, go support my son. I don't know. And then even, y'all have to get in here, Elias is literally the funniest fucker to exist. I'm funny! Yay! I know the tapeworm's helping me be funny. The tapeworm is writing my jokes. We know this, actually. The tapeworm's been the one that's producing all my jokes. Yeah. Oh wait, no, there's the button. There's the button.
All my homies hate this.
I think all your homies love this, actually.
Good.
Yeah, it is good. It is good. Also, I'm gonna be honest, Dogger, as always, Dogger was entirely randomized, so I did not fucking expect, like, Dogger to be like, shut up, worm, and also, like, doing the whole speech from, the whole speech from I Have No Mouth, I Must Scream. That was entirely randomized. That was really funny. Dogger had some of his best lines today, and we're really proud of that. We're really proud of him. He worked hard.
This reminds me of a yaoi I read once.
A what? A yaoi?
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, okay, I know you weren't paying attention, but you did good. You did good, Dogger. You performed very, very well. We're all proud of you.
Woo.
Yeah, sure. And also, did you notice fella in the background sleeping the entire time? It's just like a looping video we just made. Like, fella was just like, I want to be in the audience, so I want to be sleeping. I thought little fella was controlling the dog background. No, that was me. I just on my Steam Deck. I've been doing all this through Steam Deck. Yeah.
Sorry, I queefed.
Dogger, that stings. I can smell that from here with my big head and my tiny tapeworm.
MMM.
Oh, I knocked my mic a little bit there, sorry. You need to add Garfield. I rolled that 20. Okay, before the stream ends, let's add Garfield onto the streams. Just so we can make oh, my belly's really rumbling. I think my tapeworm's hungry. We'll add an image of Garfield onto the stream so that we can make Kiwi happy here. How about that? How about that? Yeah, alright. That's there. And then we want to go image, browse, there. Find that. There he is. There we go. Look, now it's the perfect stream. Now Kiwi's so happy. Dog, look, it's a cat.
Elias, if I continue, Twitch will ban me.
Whoa. Well, I know you don't like cats, but that's a lot, dog. You can't be doing that. I know I did just debut a tapeworm, but you can't be doing that. Alright, let's see who we can raid now. Hello, Seagull. How you doing? You got the seagull in your walls. Yeah, I'll be adding timestamps at the end of the stream. I'll go back through and timestamp everyone and respond to the post and be like, here's your things. Yeah. Garfield was the debut. He was, yeah. I should just have that. I just have that on my streams as just like a thing where I can talk it on and off and just be like, Kiwi, look, there's a Slim toy. I've seen a god and lived. Yeah. You have, yeah. How was that? How was that stream of seeing God? You really have seen God. You really have. Alrighty, let's see who we can raid. I'm very hungry. I'm very hungry. Let's see who's about. Which friends are about? We got Blue. We can do Blue. Blue has the blood fluke. Genuinely though, I learned so much making this stream. I have like way too many worm facts now. Like, I learned actually that in the remains of one of the British kings, I believe it was Richard III, they actually found like traces of a parasitic worm. So they believed that he had parasitic worms. I learned that as well. I was gonna also say something about like RFK Jr. saying like in him having a worm eat his brain. I didn't in the end, but like, you know, yeah. It was also one of the facts that I did learn during my process of learning about various types of parasitic worms. Alright, yeah, let's go raid Blue. Thank you so much for coming. This is so silly. Please don't take any of this too seriously. It was all fucking dumb. But it was a good time. Alrighty. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Go raid Blue. Go, my worms. Go raid Blue. See you later. Goodbye.